Hello, my name is Karyssa. Today I'll be addressing questions concerning how we manage extracurricular time commitments in university. So I've recently finished my third year of my Bachelor in Science, specializing in psychology at Laurentian University, and I'm looking forward to discuss more about the transitions of extracurriculars from my high school curriculum setting to a university curriculum setting. So during your time in university, you will be presented with so many different opportunities to get involved. So if it's something that you've done during your high school career, you'll likely want to take on more during your university career or take on different aspects of it. So whether it be student unions, sports, or clubs, there's something for any and every interest, and I'm talking about any and every interest. For instance, in my school, we have a knitting club. We also have a ballroom dancing club. So you'll see that there's a lot of variety, and even instances that you can take on something new, such as a fencing club. And if there isn't an opportunity that you'd like to take on, then you can always open up a new opportunity and open up a new club, ask a school for funding for a new sport, or even just approach a teacher to see if they're able to partner with you to look at research or such. To start off, I'd like to address Richard's questions concerning the differences of the balance between academics and extracurriculars in high school and university. So in high school, extracurriculars are highly brought up by the teachers and are tended to be embedded within your courses. Through this, the breadth of the types of activities is much more narrow than the one that you'll see in university because it is administered by the faculty and often is not funded entirely. So looking at this, a lot of this is more volunteer-based, while in university, most extracurriculars, other than varsity sports, are student-led, making it more personalized to student interests, and also more giving more opportunities for you to get involved in whatever interests you, whether it be a niche interest or something more general. So most clubs will actually have funding from their student union if you apply for funding. Usually to start up, as long as you have a set amount of people. At Laurentian, we have a 10 amount minimum, and then that allows for more opportunities to not only engage with more students, but also offer more activities. So, however, as a school isn't involved in itself, the timing may conflict with your classes and your time commitment is not as understood by the professors. Looking at how in high school you may have your teachers actually volunteering to engage and to lead these extracurriculars, this is more student-led and more so on you to time manage. Like in university, your time management is really strictly on you. So whatever you do with your time is on your hands, not more with your teachers. On the flip side, you do have more time between your classes, allowing you to make the best usage of that time and helping you get involved in whatever way and whatever breadth you'd like to. In my transition from high school to university, my top priority was to keep my grades high, all the while becoming a part of my university's community. So Sydnie and Jordan seem to have a similar mindset, as their questions in the Ask Us Anything contest involve managing schoolwork while taking on extracurriculars. The top tip I would have is to find a way to organize yourself, to keep a schedule, to keep your commitments tidy and organized. So when starting off, you are in a transitional period where you're still not fully aware as to how much time you'll have to commit to your classes, and how much time each course will require for success, nor how much time every extracurricular requires, but you know yourself best, so keep in check with how you react to stress or to having a lot on your plate, because it can highly affect your grades depending on how you take it on at first. One way to avoid taking on too much is to start with a smaller commitment, such as a subcommittee member of a club, and then move on to heavier positions, such as an executive position. I've also seen in varsity sports, sometimes there's a training team, and then there's the actual varsity team. Maybe take on the training team at first, see how it jives with your grades, and then go on for the varsity team. Now, to cap it off, I just want to highlight how important it is to balance academics and your social life. Extracurriculars is definitely part of your social life. So although school is the top priority, once your time in post-secondary education is done, your memories won't be based on the courses you took as much as they'll be based on the friendships and experiences you get involved in during your time. So make sure to take time for yourself, and also make sure to look forward to your university experience.